Hey everyone, how you doing? If you are new here, I'm Nicol Concilio and welcome to the video, y'all. Today's video, you guys, we are going to be testing out the Tati Beauty Blendiful sponges. Now, I'm really excited to try these out because Tati was saying that they're like super innovative and it's gonna like change the beauty world. So I'm really excited and I love the little heart. I love that there's like a little triangle here, like fits perfectly under your eye, just like first impressions right off the bat. The material is kind of fuzzy. Like it reminds me of like my favorite fuzzy warm sweater that I wish I had on right now because I'm freezing. Wow, so this is a pretty good deal, you guys. And it's available right now. You get 2 sponges for $18, or Blendifuls rather. I already have my brows on and you can see every bobby pin in my hair. Hey, how you doing? Thanks for exposing me. So I'm just gonna do very basic ass makeup so we can test out these sponges. And yes, my voice is still obnoxiously hoarse. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on. I honestly just think it's the last tail end of the cold that I've had for like ever now. Off camera, I actually applied the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. I've been using this a little bit more because I ran out of my Ole Henriksen. I need to go to Sephora and get more. I've been using this and I actually really like it. It's got like a nice little dewy texture to it so that like foundation should stick really nice. So primer is already applied. And yes, I know I gotta do my nails. But let's get on into this video. I'm gonna zoom you guys on in. Let's play around with some makeup. My skin is also currently going through it because I started SoulCycle this week and I sweat like crazy from my head and my face. Like my head and neck sweat like there's no other. I don't know why. The rest of my body is kind of like meh, but like here and here, that's a different story. That's Niagara Falls up in here. But my skin is a little bit all over the place. I'm kind of a little bit all over the place. So I'm sorry in advance that I don't look the greatest right now. And, you know, I got imperfections going on. I got redness. But yeah, let's mess around. Let's mess around. I gotta say, I love SoulCycle. I love it so much. I've only gone 2 times and I already bought 10 classes and I'm just really excited because I'm not really the type of person that likes to go to the gym and work out. I just am not really that person. Like I want to find other ways to exercise and get healthy and fit this year rather than just going to the gym because I am a Sagittarius and I don't like routine that much. I like to switch it up. Okay, so on Tati's website, now I'm going to tell you guys, I didn't watch Tati's video because I wanted to like kind of get my first impressions for myself. Sometimes when I watch other people's videos before I do a review, I'm kind of like I kind of just like think of what they're saying, you know? Like basically it has different techniques for all different products. For primer, you're gonna kind of like bounce it and press it into the skin. For foundation, you're gonna do sweeping or buffing kind of motion. And then for concealer, use the tip, lay down smooth, and you kind of go like this. And then contour, you can go like that and kind of a stripping motion. For powder, you're gonna be patting down, and highlight, you can use the little baby. But I also low-key feel like if you have a tinier face like myself, you could probably even use this for concealer. Like this is like perfect for in that area. So I'm gonna shut up now and let's start the product. Sorry this intro is so long. So what I'm gonna do is actually apply my favorite foundation. This is the Dior Forever Skin Glow, shade 2.5. And I'm just going to apply this all over like I normally would apply my foundation anyway. I feel like I look kind of sick right now. Like I look pale. That's what I get for friggin' having a Panda Express for lunch. Like why did I ever think that was a good idea? I don't know. All right, let's start with that and see what we get here. I'm really excited. All right, Tati, let's go, girl. All right, so swiping and buffing. Whoa. I'm kind of a fan of the tapping motion. Swiping works too, though. Don't forget your neck, bitch. Hot damn, Tati. I was not expecting it to like work this good. Because it's different, you know? When a product is different, you're kind of like, how do I want to use that? And I feel like this is hella eco-friendly too. Okay, so yes, I know I am blessed with very great skin. Yes, I know this may be a little bit difficult to see with the beauty lights, but This is my first layer of foundation. Now with the Jouer foundation, I usually do 2 layers or like 1.5, just depending on how my skin is looking. My skin isn't like the best right now. It's a little bit all over the place. But for like a first coat, that looks amazing. Like it looks so airbrushed. I'm so confused. This feels like it shouldn't be working, you know? Talk about innovation. And then I normally like always do a second coat of this, especially on my neck. I don't know what's going on with my coloring right now. A bitch needs to rest and like I'm probably just very dehydrated. But let's go in and blend out our second coat now. And I'm doing more of the tapping and buffing motion that she recommended on her website, and it doesn't feel cakey. Like, you know how sometimes beauty blenders, they add a little bit of moisture to your foundation and just a little bit of water, and it kind of like, it just works nicely. I was a little bit worried because like sometimes I rely on the little bit of dampness from the beauty blender to help me. Oh my god, girl, blend your neck. What? Who even are you right now? You're a hypocrite. Okay, so this is what my skin looks like with 2 layers of my foundation that I like to use. I do feel like everything is super even. I'm impressed so far because, you know, when you're trying something really new like this, it could go south real quick. All right, so let's move on to our concealer. Since this is more like a first impressions situation, I'm actually gonna try to use this for like a full week and see if I stick to it and see if it like could possibly replace my beauty blender. And I'll keep you guys updated on that on my Instagram stories. So make sure you follow me on Instagram. We are going in with the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Concealer. I do have a discount code with Colourpop. It's NICOL at the checkout. I do receive a slight commission when you use my code, so thank you in advance. I'm gonna be applying this to my face. Also, since I am a little bit more red around my nose than I'd like, gonna get some concealer there as well. Let's go in with some cream contour, again using the Pretty Fresh Concealer. This is in shade Dark 158. And just gonna add a little bit. Okay, and let's see how this blends out. So I'm gonna flip it now to this side and tap. Wow. Wait. This looks so like airbrushed. I'm kind of shook. And I really was worried like that product was gonna like seep into here, you know? But it's working out pretty well so far. Damn, look at my snatched ass under eyes. All right, let's try to contour now, shall we? I'm gonna just tap. That's how I normally blend out my nose contour. Anyway, with like a beauty blender, I'll go up and down tapping motions. I'm gonna fold it in half like this to get my cheeks and just kind of buff upwards. When you're doing your contour, you always kind of want to buff up. You never want to go down, because if you go down, it can give you kind of like muddy vibes. It can make your cheekbones look lower, resulting in you looking older. So kind of want to keep everything nice and high. You know, I'm really impressed with the way that this is working so far, and I'm really gonna try my hardest to challenge myself and use this for a week and replace it for my beauty blender, you know? This is so incredibly airbrushed that I'm kind of like I'm scared. It looks so good. I'm kind of like, where's the catch? But doing the same thing over here and just blending up. Buffing and brushing and buffing and tapping. Dang, I think Tati might be onto something here. Okay, so this is what my face looks like with my concealer and my contour blended out. Everything really looks nice. You would never even know that I used a different product to blend out my makeup. And then this is what the sponge or the blender, I guess, is looking like. I do feel like this will be easy to clean, so I'm hoping for the best with that. So for powder, we're going to be going in with the Cover FX, and we're going to be setting our face. And first what I'm going to do is kind of blend out any creasing that may have formed. Go in with the sponge and go right in like that. Go up top as well. And yeah, just pat on in there with this powder. Okay. Miss Tati Westbrook. Gonna blend out this side. Make sure no creasing is there. I'm all for like innovative products like this. Stuff that gets you excited to do your makeup. You know what I mean? Like that's what I like and what I want more in 2020 of. Because I do feel like sometimes things can get a little messy in the beauty world. And when there's new products that come out and new new launches or whatever the hell it may be, I do feel like we kind of like all come together and are all excited together, you know? So I'm just patting everything into the skin. I'm gonna do that because I kind of messed up my nose contour. Okay, and then just gonna rub everything into the skin. And then what I'm gonna do is take like a big fluffy brush and any excess powder that's on my face, I'm just kind of like wiping away. The reason I do this is because I have hella dry skin, and especially right now I'm having a lot of dry patch outbreaks, I guess you could call them. I don't want to have too much powder, even though I slabbed a shit ton on. I'm so excited to go to the Big Sur tomorrow, you guys. I'm going with Fresh Beauty. I think I may have said that earlier. Don't remember because my mind is just constantly going. I'm really excited because I've never been up there. I'm super interested to see if this would work with other powder products like bronzer and stuff like that. Now, it's not like really claiming that it's meant for that, but I just kind of want to see for my own purpose. This is the Marc Jacobs Tantastic Bronzer, and I'm putting a little bit on the tip here. Okay, so it definitely does work. The fact that this is working and looks so beautifully airbrushed is kind of cool. Damn. I wasn't really expecting this to work for like bronzers and stuff. Like, dang, that's pretty awesome. Okay, so I just blended my nose contour off camera. I'm just using a large fluffy brush to blend out even more. I do feel like, you know, a little brush blending here and there mixed with this is a good combination. I'm actually gonna go in with a different bronzer because I do feel like this is a little bit too cool tone for me. I want to warm myself up a bit. So I'm going to go in with Private Island from Rihanna, Fenty Beauty. Gonna do like the same thing, just kind of like tapping. This is so cool. And also like how well it works is got me a little shook. But the fact that I'm like having a pretty fun time doing this and everything looks super beautiful and like hella airbrushed, I love this. So now we're gonna go in with the highlight. I'm gonna use cream highlight on this and powder highlight. So for cream highlight, we're gonna be going in with the Colourpop blush sticks. Again, my discount code. This is in the shade Bullseye, and it's like a gold creamy situation, and I'm gonna hold the blender like this, kind of like squeezing it and putting it on and just kind of going down and tapping. Oh, yeah. So I normally don't add too much cream highlight because sometimes if I do, it can get a little streaky, but having like a little bit down helps with my highlight powder staying. Okay, so let's use our highlight powder. My favorite highlighter right now is Milk Makeup Iced Flex highlighter. Let's just dunk right into it. I'm gonna tap and then just kind of go like this. Okay, oops. Used too much for sure. But hey, you know, it's a new product. We're learning how to use it. There we go. That's a better way of using it. See, it's like, it's actually pretty easy to adjust to. And I do feel like for people that struggle with beauty blenders or just makeup brushes in general, I do feel like this is gonna help you so much. Like this is almost foolproof, you know? And then I also wanna use this for cream blush and powder blush as well. So we're gonna go in with the shade Wallaby Colourpop Stick Blush. And this kind of has like a purple undertone. It's so funny because I used to hate like iridescent-y blush shades and highlight shades, but for some reason this color is just so damn pretty that I cannot stop using it. All right, so there we go. A little bit of that going on. You guys can kind of see it. Sometimes it's hard with the beauty lights, but there's a nice little tint of purple. And then I'm also gonna just get my nose a little bit because I love the way that blush looks on your nose. And then let's pick up my powder blush. Guys, I'm so sorry my voice sounds so aggressive. Like I'm so self-conscious of it. I'm going in with the Bounce and Blur blush from Bare Minerals. And I'm just kind of tapping it. Applying some to the nose as well because I really like that. And then normally what I do after I apply my blush and all that situation is I'll go back in with a bronzer and go back in with my highlight. I find that if I don't do this, things just don't look as good as they could. And my skin is hella porous. It absorbs literally everything I put onto it. God, and my dry patches on my hairline are so bad. They're making my bronzer really patchy, especially right here. I need a facial bad. All right, going back in with the powder highlight, just to add a little bit of a situation. I'm gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty Mascara, and we're pretty much done with this look. This is nice ass mascara. I'm just gonna pop a little bit of lip gloss on. Nothing too crazy because like we're here to test out the blenders. So zoomed on in, this is what everything looks like. Don't mind my dry patches up here. I'm so sorry, you guys. But I do feel like everything looks super pretty, and I was able to do my makeup pretty much the same way that I do it all the time. Like there's not really any big changes, and it was like a lot easier to do. Like you would never know. Like it looks that good. I'm gonna also zoom you guys on out right now so you can see what I look like a little bit zoomed out. So I don't know whether I should just add more bronzer to the top part of my head so that it kind of looks even here. Sorry guys, don't mind my forehead. What a friggin' patchy ass mess. My damn dry skin. One of these days my skin will be oily. I wish. Oily skin doesn't age as bad as dry skin. You guys know I'm really scared of aging. Okay, so besides the obvious patchiness of my forehead, I think everything looks really, really good. First impressions. I think it's a super innovative product. It gets me excited to do my makeup. I was definitely very impressed with the way it looked airbrushed, especially because first time using something, you're kind of figuring out the rules of it, how it works with your skin. I definitely am going to be using these more, and I'm gonna try to challenge myself to use them all week, and that way I could give you guys an even more thorough review on my Instagram story. But yeah, overall, I really liked the way this looked. Oh my god, I just have so much bronzer everywhere. Sorry, you guys. I do think it's very easy to use, especially for people that struggle with makeup. I do feel like this will give you an easier time, like an easier base and all that jazz. So overall, first impressions, I'm impressed with it. I think it's a cool product. I think it's innovative and it gets me excited. So like anything that gets me excited to try my makeup or to do my makeup is a good thing for me, you know, because especially because I've been doing this for 4 years, almost 5 years in May. It's like sometimes can get into a little bit of a routine, like too much of a routine. So I think like having something like this, like a new innovative product that helps me like get excited about makeup again is something that I need for sure. I think the tiny one is really, really cute and I like it for highlight and blush. I am going to try it for concealer because I'm super interested to see how that little puppy will work. But overall, I think everything was really pretty and nicely done. And you get these two for $18. You can't beat that. One beauty blender alone is $18 and these are like reusable. You can wash them. Beauty blenders have like a shelf life, you know? So I'm very interested to see whether or not I'll keep with this or I'll move back to my blender if I'll use them both. I'll definitely keep you guys updated on my Instagram story, but so far, first impressions, I really like them and I'm excited for them and I'm really happy for you, Tati. So, I love you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you like what you see, and if you do like what you see, please consider subscribing. I love you guys so much. Thanks so much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye!